imaginary opponent. The reality is they called you fucking stupid because you're stupid. It's got nothing to do with your race here. And yeah, you know what? There might be some racist people who come in, but that is not the people who are fucking complaining about a tent in your parking lot and no fucking liquor license. God damn!
You said the neighborhood was racist. Yeah, exactly. Have you done anything, you personally, in the last 3 years to sort of build those bridges with the neighborhood?
I don't know what to do or what to say or how to reach out properly. We made some stupid mistakes. Even the statement was stupid, and I don't know how to fix it at this point. I don't know if I think it might even be beyond repair.
Okay, I'll be back later, yeah? I want to observe how you run your business. All right? Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Definitely gonna crochet that.
Okay, ladies, we're gonna get set really quick. We got 78 people in an hour and a half.
With a busy night ahead of them, Matt, you did this pasta transfer? No, I'm good. Richard and Jorge prepare their teams for dinner service.
I'll back for 1 second.
Dude, I hate
Oh, you
this
do?
guy.
Essa? That's cool. Do you know how to use them? Because I don't. I don't really look up tutorials.
Parent punishing a child.
What did you say?
Why didn't he step to the back of the restaurant to smoke? Why did he go to his own front door to smoke?
Problem.
No,
Where are my erasers?
bad owner. Bad. No.
Not erasers.
No cigarette. Stop it.
Oh, that's cool. Got any tips?
I just want you to do what you normally do.
I got mine in
Do whatever you need to do. All right, man, thank you.
I just be getting mad, man. I'm just getting mad this episode.
An
I
art
kind of
kit.
like it because I'm sassy.
This is a time for me to show Chef Ramsay what Park Sash is all about.
So, who does what?
I do grill, pantry. Chef's gonna work saute, and Matt, I believe, is the in between of himself.
And how much experience do you have? More than 10 years. More than 10 years. Yeah. So, how many years experience do you have?
15.
15. Wow.
You have two chefs who've been working for 10 years and 15 years in kitchens. And your ass went to culinary school and you think that you have seniority over them because you own the restaurant? Get the fuck out of the kitchen. Let the people who actually work in a kitchen work. Get the fuck out of there. Holy hell.
Hi, my name is Drew. I'll be your server. I'll try the wontons.
With dinner service underway,
This is the big whale parlor right here.
they're going to be extremely hot. Chef Ramsay's eager to see how Jorge leads his team in the kitchen.
Hey, Ebony, talk to me. Where you at right now?
Hey, Rev.
No, it's not working yet. I don't think it's Jesse.
Okay, 42 needs to go out.
Chef, are you ready on 42?
What's the 42?
Hold on, Chef. Wait.
Dude, literally,
Hey.
the other two are like, okay, chef, you ready for 42? Yeah, right now. Yep. Okay, are you ready? Chef goes, huh? Huh? What's 42? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord, save me.
Jesse,
Just a
Oh,
lady.
my Lord, save me. Save me.
36. I'm not ready on the scallop. What scallop are you? We were doing 36 right now.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy that someone thinks that they
Scallops don't take long. Just fire them now.
have any experience.
This guy is running the kitchen, and I just don't do what I want. No, he's running the kitchen. It is. He's a little overwhelmed by now. I think he might be. Oh, my God.
How is everything? Oh, I mean, it's really spicy.
I'm so sorry. That one chick said, ugh. She hit that shit.
Just a
She was
lady.
not having any of that, bruh.
What is the issue? Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
What's wrong with that one, Donnie?
It's cold.
Oh, no.
It's medium rare. It's cold center. Medium rare is going to be cold center. I don't know what the problem is.
Hi, Nix.
Have you guys ever ordered a steak with a cold center?
I don't eat steak. Or I don't order it.
And just to hear medium rare is cold in the middle. I've can't believe it. I can't believe it. He can't be a real person. He's a paid actor. There's no way. This is literally Dumb and Dumber open a restaurant. I swear to you. We're watching a parody. This cannot be real people.
It's so frustrating.
I think
You're just making me look bad.
Yeah, you are a good server.
So now it's like you're messing with my money now.
Exactly, because they're not going to tip when they eat this garbage.
You don't send that to Christmas. What is that? That's cool.
I like that.
I think I need to move everything over more.
Perfection. I can't. Shipping cookies.
Yeah, I saw the tip.
Boy, you okay?
I forgot to keep up back when Obama was in office.
Yes, well, but the stuff is coming back. There's some things that go over.
I don't think I
Oh,
need
shit,
a
he did say
moderator.
it's raw. Chat, he said it's raw and we were lacking. Oh, fuck. It's raw. There we go.
Need to wake up a little bit.
Anyhow,
With Chef Jorge losing complete control of his kitchen,
How are we doing? 20
it's gonna be a minute.
What?
the servers are frustrated.
Table 28? Really need it.
Not surprisingly, they aren't the only ones.
I don't think I need a moderator.
I'm doing all I can at this point.
And no offense, but I don't know you that well.
Is there anything on the table? And
I'm sure you're a nice gal.
Where do I go beyond that?
I'm using gal,
does not like to do with
unisex term.
Give motherfuckers bread. Holy shit. If they're this upset and waiting for
I
this
don't need a
long,
moderator.
be like, hi, we're giving out complimentary garlic bread. Enjoy. Like something. Please, dear God. Like, help people. Do something.
I feel like me as
Oh,
Free wine's too
because
expensive to do.
Shrek is
You can't do
Shrek
that.
Smith.
No. You can't do something that would cause you to just lose money business-wise. You have to do something that's inexpensive, but you're willing to give them to hold them over. Just like, right? So like garlic bread, bread in general, those types of things are very cost efficient. Like you're no problem. And if you run out of bread for the night, pick up your fresh bread the next day. Right? Things like that take up minimal time and it's just the prep to make it, pop it in the oven. While that's going, you can get everything else done, pop it out when the timer's up, serve it to the people. It's something that's very offhanded. You need
I'm gonna
something
take a
that doesn't
screenshot
back
of
up
this
your
real
kitchen
quick.
further. And you need something that's inexpensive to your operation of business. Not really considered like appetizer.
Let me try it again. You know, it's not to be. It's not to
Okay, 'cause
be.
there's a thing called puppetum, right? Puppetum
Yeah,
is
just
a
ignore
lentil
that.
chip, right? And with these like lentil chips, they're not really like how the conventional potato chip or anything else like that. They're very, very thin and made out of lentils. And you can serve them with like a bit of mango chutney or like mint chutney, things like that. And then people can dip and snack on that while they're waiting for their food. Now, one of the big things that we do that's really important is if people order alcohol, we serve that, look at the alcohol and the puppetum at the same time. So that way you're not just drinking on an empty stomach, right?
That's smart.
As an appetizer. Yeah, what we do is we give it for free. It's complimentary with our tables, where we give it to you at the start. And then if you want to order other versions of it, you can, because we have like masala puppadums, which are really, really big versions of it that are like layered and like made with a bunch of different like with onions, tomato, cilantro mixed together in a blend of sauce, and then also with like mango chutney as like a drizzle on top. That's like the one that you would order and pay for. The other version we have is like a cheaper version that you get at the beginning of your meal anyways, right?
Thank you, next.
So like there's different ways of puppadums that you can have. And it's like things like that are inexpensive to you budget-wise, but are enough to encourage people to drink more or order drinks. And it's an amber drink. Yeah, he's drinking alcohol. Oh my god.
Oh, I do have all these post-it
Oh,
notes.
he's
I could
drinking
paint
chat.
these.
Good catch on that. So, yeah, that's just my advice.
still
I
have
would
that-
also,
I don't know where to put that tiny
if you're
paper.
working in a restaurant that's like a local business type of restaurant and you ever have that kind of issue, talk to your kitchen staff or talk to like your owner or manager about having that start to be implemented. Whatever is the like least cost efficient. Is it for free in the evening? If you order during lunch, however, you get salad or super, or is it? No, so Puppenum's there for both lunch serving and dinner serving. So how my restaurant works is that we have two
So I need to
opening
do lighter
times.
colors
We have one
first
that opens
because the
at
dark
11,
colors will
like
overpower
11
it.
a.m. We serve dine in till 2:30, takeout till 3. Then we're closed for an hour for dinner prep. And then we reopen after prep and we serve again as well. Now, pretty much the menu is the exact same for lunch and dinner, with lunch being a little bit cheaper because the portion size is a little bit smaller due to people wanting a lighter lunch. And like dinner time is like a larger portion just because, you know, dinner time. So it's a little bit like that. But takeout tends to be our most popular during winter season. So a lot of people end up paying and buying.
Well, I am trying to stick to a theme,
like
Essa.
Puppenums that are the free version.
You said what? Do pink and then
Normally,
white
when
on
they get
top?
takeout because they're so used
Take
to
the
eating
light
that
color
when they're at the
orange and
restaurant.
color the drawing,
And a lot
and
of the
then
time,
take white
when
and color
people
over
order
it.
is because they ate
The
the
first
first
photo I
basket,
got is blue.
They really liked it, and they order a second one. So you end up making money off of it like over time, anyways. But usually, what I do is like back when I used to like waitress at restaurants, is if you ever have a restaurant that gives like some sort of appetizer or thing at the start, usually it was bread because I worked in fine dining, was that I would encourage drinking a lot more because my liquor sales were really high, right? And I would talk about like different pairings with third food, stuff like that. And since I have like a bartending license, I like learned a lot about pairings and stuff over time as well when I worked as bartender. Like things like that can help you on that side of it as well, beyond just management side.
The skin color? White and then orange. Oh, and then make a peach? No, I'm gonna use brown for your skin color, but that's a good tip. Thank you.
Hold on.
I was wondering how I was gonna make a flesh tone, a light skin flesh tone, so that's good. I'll remember that. Before I do that after this, honestly.
As far as table times and so forth?
Not just in general.
Well, right now we're in Louise. I'm letting him do his thing.
But you're not doing anything.
We're not doing anything.
You just stand around and sort of glide.
But right now we're overwhelmed. The house is
Oh,
full.
come on, Richard. Come on.
I don't even know where to begin with the tables. I don't even know where to begin.
Oh, come on, Richard.
Why do you want to own a restaurant?
Service.
He blames everything on everyone else. He always says we, right? He doesn't take blame or accountability for his actions. So he's like, yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. He said the same thing about calling people racist. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. Like, come on.
What to do differently?
I'm at a loss. I mean, I'm at a loss.
Yeah, I hear you. So I personally don't get involved.
Okay, here's your crab cake right here.
Get involved in your business, you cunt. Jesus.
Run away.
Do something except for drinking and standing there like a, oh, bad.
This is a joke. I've never seen two owners that are more clueless at running a place than these two idiots. I'm telling you. Richard
Yeah.
just walks around and it's almost like he's in a dream.
You know what's crazy? The contrast. We watched Amy's Baking Company. We watched, what was the other one? The one with the dad who wouldn't let go. Like the dad, it was like 3 generations of family. I'm talking about the pizza place. We watched that where they're too fucking involved. And they're psychotically over-involved. And then you got dickheads like these guys. Who have literally zero involvement. Not Burger Kitchen. Burger Kitchen's 1 generation.
No.
With 2 generations. I'm talking about
bad at makeup.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Yes, the one with like the pizza place with the 3, yeah. Like we have people like that who are just too fucking involved. And then you have this. Where it's like, what are you doing?
Jorge, the
Well,
self-appointed executive chef, that guy hasn't got a
never
clue.
do anything
Thank
new.
God.
I'll never
Well,
learn
I
anything.
this place, 'cause if they ain't here, they'd never come back.
Yep.
Arcade, yeah, on the edge of a fucking disaster. What a nightmare.
Dollar Gordon. He's sassy.
With disgruntled diners unwilling to wait any longer.
All right, folks, have a good night. Oh, they're not happy.
Unwilling to wait any
1
longer.
second.
All right, folks, have a good night. Oh,
Does he have zero understanding of social cues? Or does he choose to be a dick? Because, like, common sense is don't smile. Look remorseful? Because you kind of ruined their evening. Don't just go, Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. You sure weren't happy, huh? Wow. That really does suck. Like, be like, oh, guys, I'm sorry. Like, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being here. Hope you have a good night. Right? You don't...
Listen, this is...
You match people's
Listen, Shrek,
energy.
you just gotta
can't
stay with it, okay?
I'm
Trust the
glad you hated it,
process.
Smiles.
And if it doesn't work out, I'll delete this video and pretend it never happened, alright?
What's the wrap, Jorge?
But while the kitchen may be done for the night,
Start wrapping things up, man.
Chef Ramsay's inspection of the walk-in is just beginning.
Oh, nope, get me out. Get me out. Look at these racks are crying. Look at the racks. The racks are like bent inwards from the heavy weight and pressure. Relieve us of our duties, please.
Look at this. What a mess. Asparagus here.
I'm so fucking done with these people, man.
Oh,
Ew! No! You gotta throw the whole thing out now. You have to throw the whole thing out now.
it's gonna be a month old. What the fuck is that in there? Oh, shit.
Oh, ew!
Sorry about that. Next. Imagine that guy scratched you.
More like fermenting.
Oh, God.
No, I should do the black first and then layer
God.
this on top. It's not like with markers or colored pencils.
With Richard.
Oh, God.
When was the last time you looked in here? Probably. Come on, straight answers. Just one of you give me a Wednesday. Wednesday. Look what's in the box. Who turns? The project's over. Who rotates? The freshness. That's my chef. Really? Fuck me. Seriously?
Why throw my labels like that for? Why are you taking my product and you're giving it away?
Hey, look. Okay. Want to see some more? Stay there.
Did he think he was still allowed to serve those lemons if you just took out the moldy ones? Did he think that he was still allowed to serve that?
Definitely did, because that's what people do. That's what I do. If there's one moldy thing, you take it out and you eat the rest.
It's contaminated.
But that's not what you do with
They molded. You have to let them go and get new ones. That's no longer your product. That's garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Chicken. How?
Chatter says they don't think is right. Oh, my God. I almost said something crazy. I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm like, drier than your mama's pussy. That's crazy. That's so terrible. What the fuck is this? What am I? Okay, I'm looking at me. What is this? Dehydrated.
Those are not going to be served to the... Oh, they're not going to be served to the public. I'm telling you that I'm not going to serve this.
So you're saving it for what? Talk to me then. You just served it for this morning. You bullshitting little fucker.
No, you're the little fucker. I'm telling you, this remained today.
All right.
If you don't fucking believe me, then
Okay.
it's your responsibility. No, it's your...
You're lying through your teeth.
You're not lying
Yes,
to
you
my
are.
face.
You're lying through your teeth, you little demon.
Do you know why?
What?
Because you don't know. And you're a fucking joke.
Listen. You're a joke too. After a miserable dinner service.
Do I have a gray? Oh, I don't have
Did he
gray.
really just try to say those were made today? They're shriveled. They're
I'm
dehydrated.
impressed, Nick. I don't
The
know what
moisture
to
has
say.
left them. He doesn't know anything. Like, this is why we watch the American version, right? Because the thing is that as somebody who's traveled to the UK for work a lot, I'm telling you right now, them motherfuckers are weirdly too nice. There's like an etiquette system there, and I don't appreciate that. I like this kind of shit. I like the Americans. The Americans are crazy as motherfuckers. As a Canadian, I do love me some American entertainment. Y'all are on some fuck shit.
And discovering the state of the walk-in.
What's this for?
Those are not going to be served to the public.
You bullshitting little fucker.
Chef Ramsay has had enough of Jorge's excuses.
This is definitely gonna bleed through.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't even think about it. But I'm using all this black.
You're a fucking joke. Listen. Guys, you're a joke to me.
Oh, it didn't!
All you do
Oh my god!
What upsets me more about you than anything is you don't even realise you're playing at one direction. And the minute you start...
Oh my god, these are magic. Holy shit! That's great. I should draw Monster High. That's what I should do.
Said y'all play and pretend. He smacked the shit out of them potatoes out of Gordon's hand.
Fucking joke. Harry does need his eyes open a bit. He didn't really
I
think
just
he had
need.
that many
I can't use black because that'll drown out her skin. I don't think I can
Sorry,
use
what?
layer over the
What is
brown
that?
either.
He didn't really think we had that many problems with the food.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. This doesn't layer like that. It's not how it works. It's like
Do y'all not
fake
break down
wet.
boxes? What the fuck is happening? I don't like unclean. Break your boxes down.
I just don't have a dark color. I think they're all pretty bright.
Yeah, Richard is tipsy. Yeah, he fucked up.
After a disastrous day one, Chef Ramsay wants to get through to the owners about all of the issues of the restaurant.
Good morning. How are we?
He wants the staff to unload, and the owners will be watching via surveillance cameras.
Oh.
To know is what the issues are behind the scenes.
Are you gonna help?
Do you know what? The reason I'm here is to help. But I can't start helping until I know exactly what is going on. So what I need.
There ain't no way in hell any of them would say any of this.
You know what I like about the staff? The first thing they said was, "Are you here to help?" Rather than being like instantly going off about them, they were like, "Is this gonna like actually help the business if we talk to you about this?" Like that's like a nice thing to start off with.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like Richard just is really reluctant to be interactive with the guests after they're sat. It's like butts and seats, and that's where he stops. And we're really responsible of solving guest problems.
Richard, he gets stressed, he drinks wine, and so sometimes it makes it hard for us to communicate with him when we're having problems.
He be drinking.
He's been drinking all day. If he wants to be as effective as an owner,
They called him out for all his drinking.
100% he's here.
That's a good point. It's a very good point. Does he drink every day?
Yes.
They called it all out.
They have a lot of separation. Jorge's in the kitchen and Richard's out front. Their interactions are
Very
pretty
minimal. They need to educate themselves more about this business. I know more about running a restaurant than either one of them together.
That's true. That is true.
Say, hey, I do need help.
Yeah.
Chef Jorge, he acts like he's like on your level. He's like fresh out of culinary school. I mean, the ink hasn't even dried on his little certificate, and now he thinks he's an executive chef.
I'm sorry, Kevin. Kevin, you wildin'. Kevin's gonna get fired, bro. Kevin says shit with animosity. Kevin definitely getting fired, right? Kevin, you can't talk like that. You can't be like on his little certificate. Kevin, you can like criticize him, but you can't like talk shit. That's. I don't know, man.
Has anyone ever told Jorge that his food is so complicated?
Chef is extremely stubborn, does not care what anybody has to say about anything, and if you dare say anything to him, it's your ass.
Wow.
You cannot give any negative feedback or you will get lashed out.
Wow. I didn't see him lash out at anybody last night. Does he shout? Does he scream? What does he say when he goes off?
I get called dumb, pinheaded.
He had a conversation in Spanish a couple weeks ago in the kitchen about how fat I'd gotten. One day he snapped at me and I was just like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
You talked
Honestly, if
about
I
your
were Gordon,
employees'
I'd be like,
body
hey,
size?
behind the cameras, I'd be like,
You're
hey,
the
there's a couple
owner.
restaurants down the street. I can probably get you guys a nice resume. Or a nice reference. Because I think, honestly,
You can't talk about
Good
your
job.
employee's body size.
not anymore.
What?
In the kitchen about how fat I'd gotten. One day he snapped at me and I was just like, don't talk to me like that. And then he was like,
well, if you don't like it, well, you don't have to be here. Like, if I don't like verbal abuse, like, I don't have to be here.
Seriously?
I don't want them to succeed. I don't want this restaurant to succeed. I think they're both fucking terrible. Pantaleones, I want to succeed. I'm glad they did and they were able to last for a longer time. You know? There's certain ones where you're like, I want them to do well. I don't want these two fucking dickhead owners to thrive. They don't deserve to.
I think if we all see, okay?
I think we need to stage an intervention for them because they're in denial.
This is a kitchen nightmare versus an idiot nightmare.
They're here right now.
That's right.
Watch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Kevin, you better say, oh my god, because you said some crazy shit. I mean, I think you should be getting fired, Kevin. Everybody else brought up valid criticism. You kind of went off really hard on your boss. Oh, Sam's in chat. Kevin getting fired for show.
Okay,
Kevin
drink.
is out.
Apple juice.
Okay? Yes.
Like, they're here right now.
It was funny though. Yeah, true.
I do
True.
red and orange. That would make a brown, right?
Guess everything is out in the open now.
Yeah, because
After the staff detailed the problem,
nut stains?
Woo!
bring it all to a head.
What?
The most important part now is finding a sound.
Almost were.
We've heard everything you guys said.
I feel like after if Chef Gordon, I don't know, call him Chef like I'm working with him.
It touched me deeply, and yeah, I was a knight. I was a knight.
But if Gordon came to my restaurant that I worked at, like as a waiter or like a hostess, I think I'd try and find other employment. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'd call it a day or something. Be like, you know, sometimes these things don't work out.
I mean, it's hard because one of the biggest things they confronted him was his drinking problem.
Yeah, that's not our business to confront him on.
Right?
Be like,
So
I'm
it's like, it's gonna be
play.
really hard to like hear that and face the reality. Do you know what probably happened when those motherfuckers interviewed him for the news? He was probably drunk and said, they just fucking racist. I didn't even think about that. If he was frustrated, they came in and he was drinking. That's probably why he said some stupid ass shit. Oh my god. And then when the people told him, hey, take down your tent, he was drunk and like, no, fuck you, I'm not taking down my tent. Oh my god, he's an idiot. Oh my god, it's so much worse.
Just watching all of you just express how you feel. I was picturing the moments that you guys are talking about, and I really want to apologize to you guys for being unfair. You guys have been so dedicated working with us together to build this restaurant. I don't want you guys to feel like you've been taken advantage. I don't want you guys to feel that way. I didn't know that was a feeling. As far as my attitude,
Thank you,
believe me,
Nix.
things will change. That's my word to you guys, and I'm willing to take those steps that we need to take to move forward.
Yeah, he lying.
No, yeah, obviously.
Those are, you ever hear a motherfucker just give excuses and they be saying shit like as if it's coming from a script? And you're like, yeah, I know you don't mean none of that. You don't mean none of that. This is about scripted ass shit.
Dude, the second like the camera shut off, he probably cussed them out so bad.
You know, I really never thought about what you guys thought. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fucked up. We're your employees. Why wouldn't you want our opinion?
Loving and concerned and giving. And I have to you guys nothing bad, and I apologize for that.
Do you know why? Because you have a fucking superiority complex, and you think because they work for you and you provide a paycheck, that you have the right to treat them as lesser. You're nice to the people that you want to be nice to. I'm not gonna have empathy for this. Like, I'm not gonna feel bad for you crying here. Which I'm somebody who's very sensitive. You guys know I cry all the time. I have zero empathy towards you because you didn't have empathy towards your employees. There's no way I can respect you having an open moment here because you didn't value them as being people. Like, no.
I have learned more these last few minutes than I think I've learned in the 3 years I've been here.
He's a liar.
I know what I'm capable of doing, and I haven't cared enough. I know that.
Yeah,
Even when I used to, like,
respect them either.
There's so much more to be learned.
Even when I used to watch this as a kid, I'd be like, I know they're
I'm
lying.
looking for new and better ways.
No, you don't talk too much. We're not talking at all. You're just typing. Well, it's been 30 minutes. I'm more or less happy with this. I think it's pretty good. I think I know the basis of these. Whether or not that'll pan out. Whether or not, I probably won't stick to them. Because I still have that goose paint I haven't never really painted with. But it's just so annoying painting. Where is my password book? But I'll probably use them every now and then. I'll probably use them for a couple days and then I'll like forget about them. I could probably mix these with the paint. Thanks, Essa.
Great location, right smack in the neighborhood, and we got off the wrong sort of.
There's my lotion.
Basically, speculate that anyway. We showed up. There were things that were frustration that I sincerely want to apologize about.
I probably use these as
we can gain the community
chewing needles now that I think about it.
once again, being able to listen.
Do you know what though? You know what's one smart thing? He didn't say what he said to the. He didn't actually tell on news what he said to the community. He goes, "Yeah, we said some things, and anyways, we're sorry."
Oh,
Didn't say that you called them racist, did you, buddy? You didn't add that part in there, did you? Definitely skipped over that. Nice apology, dickhead. It's not a real apology. You didn't acknowledge what you fucking did.
Are you on his side or not?
It's a PR tactic, yeah.
After Richard and Jorge took their
Oh, I have
first
all
big
these,
step
these pastels I want to do too. I hate how I'm actually excited about
Chef
this.
Ramsay is now ready to unveil Park's Edge new look. Cleaner than you here. Like
I'm an alcoholic, sober for 1 year. Congrats on being sober for 1 year. It's really awesome to hear, dude. Even though I did stupid shit in the past, it was always excuses. And I got so fucking self-centered that I couldn't even tell if I was hurting others. Alcoholism is very debilitating for yourself and for the others around you.
Since there's 11 people here,
It
I'll
ends up
go off
becoming
with the
like,
lingo
there's
next.
so many things that encompass it when it comes
Where
to
do you
mental
guys...
attitude.
How,
Because
maybe
not
I'm
only
wrong,
is it an altered state of mind,
but isn't there
but it also
apps where you can
causes you to have
upload like
a
short stories?
fixation about
like
what
weekly?
your intentions and
Not
what your
Wattpad.
actions are, right? So one thing that a lot of alcoholics will do, not
That's
to
what-
talk about your particular situation, just a generalization, is that what they will happen is a plan for the next drink. And a lot of what they'll do is a lot of their mentality is, how do I get to my next drink?
Continue
What am I going to do
password.
for my next drink? What is my excuse for my next drink? And they won't even actively think of it as an excuse. They'll be like, oh, I had a stressful day. I need to have my drink. Oh, it's like bargaining and rationalizing out exactly how the next drink comes.
I still need to
So
work
for him,
out.
it's like, oh, associate it. Every single time he feels stressed, he pops open a drink. That's what happens to Richard here, right? It's understanding that that sort of driven mentality of being so
What's
focused
the point of me
in about
clicking
where your
keep
next drink comes
allowed?
from, that
What's
the
the
other
point in
parties
keeping
around you
me
start to mean
signed
less
in
and less.
if you're not
And one
going
of
to
the
keep me
biggest
signed in?
indicators of alcoholism is how it debilitates your connection with others and one's own like self-thrive, right? And like any other addiction, yeah, like a lot of addictions are very like the problem with alcoholism in particular as an addiction,
It
though,
says 7 on my end
is
too.
that it's
This
very
little counter right here.
right? How many times have we seen somebody?
I only got
I mean,
9
just think
likes.
about it in your life, right? Where you've
Yep,
seen a
trust this
person
browser.
who has a
Dude,
drinking
Apple's
problem,
so-
but it's addressed as like, well, they just have like 3-4 beers a night. You know, they work hard. I mean, we talk about, to think about the alcoholism within the construction industry, where construction workers drink a lot and heavily, but it's completely normalized, right? So it's one of those addictions that are just kind of blanketed, right? When it comes to smoking, smoking has a very heavy campaign about being anti-smoking, right? Even cigarette cartons themselves will have warnings and labels on it talking about don't smoke.
Can I
right?
open this
The
on
cartons
here?
themselves have that. Drinking, the alcohol bottles don't have that.
Did I
They
figure it
don't
out?
have like a fucking no drinking sign on the bottle, right? When you drink it, you just get the alcohol percentage. You kind of just drink. Like it's not made as taboo.
Yo, I figured out how to open my
Cancer,
books
when it
on my
comes to
computer.
Cancer sticks, smoking. When you think about the older days, smoking was seen as very cool, very beautiful, elegant, and smoking was made so popularized that during that time it was seen as not
It's
an
not what I
issue,
needed right now, but I'm
right?
happy I
And
figured
not
that
like
out.
a problem with addiction.
iCloud
Then
Drive,
when it
that's how I
finally
get there.
turned coat and was
Yeah,
becoming
on my end it
unacceptable,
says 10
that's when
likes.
it changed
It's
up.
6'9" actually. It's
Okay?
funny.
And then when it comes to alcoholism, it still has that thing where, well, I have one or two
No, but
beers,
yeah,
so I don't
so
see it as that bad
is
for
it
them.
is
And it's like a
novel
constant relation
updates
back and forth
the
to
one
it.
I'm thinking of? Is that the one I'm thinking of where
Anywho,
people can update stories weekly or something?
Kendrick's breakout song.
I guess I'm
about
just thinking of a
alcoholism.
different
Oh, close enough.
Wattpad, because that's essentially what I'm thinking.
I look forward to an exciting new future.
But
Welcome to New Advantage.
wait, look, I got this little smudge thing on one of the kids.
Oh, better sign.
Clean, simple, modern. Good news is, the orange is
I don't
gone.
know why I would use this. I could use my finger.
Better news.
Um,
On the inside too.
isn't there an app where you can read and you can upload stories you've written? Not AO3 and not Wattpad. Think of something else. Is it Novel Update? Or Novel Updates? Or is that a pirate website that I've just been seeing? Novel Updates Directory of Asian translated novels. Yeah, I think it is just, is this a pirate website? Defile me, says the villain. That was a quote. That's the title of something. That's funny. But yeah. Is this what I was thinking of? Isn't... I guess you could just upload anything anywhere. You could probably upload short stories to Instagram or something. It's not like a specific... Hi, next. There's not like a specific... hand motion, hand gesture, specific app for that. At least, I don't think so. I guess I can draw one more right now. Oh, no updates. It just said Asian stories. I assume I assume these are the novels that most manhwas and manhwas, is that how you pronounce it, are drawn from. The titles sound familiar. Acting for the villain's regret. The gap between a supporting character and a sub blank. Want to hear a horror story? I'm not really into horror, and that's not true. I get really creeped out by horror, but I'm also strangely drawn to it. I guess it's the not dope. Is it the dopamine? Do you get dopamine from being scared, or is it something else? I guess the good fear you get dopamine. Fear response chemical. What happens in the brain when we feel fear? Fear reaction is for the best defense or flight reaction. Dude, I am such a little bitch. Anytime anything happens, I'm running. I don't care. That's the opposite. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But then people enjoy this. People enjoy safe fear. Like people enjoy being scared when they're safe. Like when they consciously know they're safe. Like horror stories or reading true crime, stuff like that. Like you can get really freaked out from that shit. But people like it because it's a safe way to experience fear. So I wonder, do you get a little dopamine? I guess it's a rush. Maybe not dopamine exactly. I bet there's a bunch of essays on that. If I had the mind for nonfiction reading, I'd probably eat that shit up. Encyclopedia Britannica. Why do some people love feeling fear? Nothing to lose. So fear is the expectation or the anticipation of possible harm. When you learn to fear something, you are learning to fear something that triggers the actual threat, or that signals the threat is impending. The body is highly sensitive to the possibility of threat. Makes sense? So there's multiple pathways that bring that fear information into your brain. I mean, it makes sense. Multiple pathways. One's probably quicker than the other in certain different circumstances. Evolution is so cool. I did love learning about this kind of stuff. If college was free in America, I think I really would have liked to have some type of history degree. I was really into history. I really liked it. I liked the cause and effect and stuff, and then like the I think I like the factual basis of it. Because like with art's no right and wrong. Because there's no right and wrong, there's so many ways to go wrong with art. You know what I mean? I need to get more lotion before I get all ashy like my fucking nephew. Today's my last day off. Or tomorrow's my last day off. Today's my last night off. You can probably sketch something at least. The fear response is key to our survival. Without it, immediate danger might go unnoticed, failing to launch the fight or flight response that could save us from harm. Yeah, it makes sense. It explains why there's so many pathways too. What happens when the hypothalamus sends a signal down to the body that something scary has happened via the autonomic nerves. It goes to the adrenal glands and they pump out both cortisol and adrenaline. I don't know what cortisol is. A father went to say goodnight to his 7-year-old son, very well knowing that if he didn't, his son would have trouble sleeping. It was a routine between them, not done yet. By next grade. So I can do the pencil sketch now, and I'll probably just paint it tomorrow or something. I want to get more practice of these because I want to I can actually save that. I'll save that paper. They ain't worried about nothing because they ain't got nothing to lose. I gotta take it for the one. Yeah, aren't these paint markers amazing? And I didn't even have to give TikTok my soul to get them. Nothing. Ain't that amazing? Next, are you gonna finish it or were you just yanking my chain? I gotta take it from. I didn't realize the video ended. No, I paused it. So I didn't realize it ended.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. What?
Oh, I like the change. I wouldn't have chosen that wall color, but I really like the change in general for the tables and everything.
He entered the dimly lit room where his son waited under the
That green
blanket.
was
With
terrible.
the first
I would've
glance,
changed
the
that
father
white,
knew there was
though.
something
Just
unusual
white.
about his son tonight, but couldn't put his finger on it. That's when you leave, you abandon the child.
Yeah, but good change, yeah. Looks a lot classier.
Is there a horror movie with like the point of view of the main character. Like think Blair Witch, but she's wearing like the main character is a woman, right? In Blair Witch, I think so, from what I remember. But think of like Blair Witch, but instead of holding the camera, she's wearing like a GoPro on her forehead for like maybe they're spelunking or something instead of out in the woods. But like they're spelunking, so like everything like so as she runs, it's like you're running. I don't know. It's probably like not.
Bruh.
It probably wouldn't go well. But maybe like a short film or something would be good.
In addition to revamping the decor, Chef Ramsay has completely
Ooh, new menu.
This new menu is easy to execute. And let's get one thing right. It's American cuisine with a contemporary twist. Excited?
There we go.
Great. Right, let's start off with this delicious green fried tomatoes with a buttermilk dressing.
I
Okay.
I don't remember ever eating green fried tomatoes.
Spicy wings.
I remember my grandma my grandma making them. My granny, when we used to visit her when I was little. I remember her making them one time. I don't remember eating
Now
them.
that is how you fucking do
But
it.
I also never really.
Look at this.
I don't like raw tomatoes. Not normally. Like on a pizza and on a gyro. Gyro? Gyro? It's the row? Something. Is it the Y that's silent or is it the G that's silent?
Oh, that food looks so good.
God.
0 out of 10.
Gyro?
No grilled lettuce. Yeah, what the hell?
I hope nobody else wants these fries. It's my new favorite restaurant. No more question mark opening.
Gonna just ignore it.
Now that the menu has been revealed,
Okay, so these are mussels. That's your portion for mussels.
Chef Ramsay has brought in his team to spend all day training the Park's Edge kitchen staff.
There's a saute and there's a grill.
You looked the same, but had a grin that drew ear to ear. You okay, buddy? The father asked. The son nodded, still with the grin, before saying, Daddy, check for monsters under my bed. I think I know where this is going. You need to finish typing it out before I'm done drawing. Because it's been fun talking to you, but I don't
know
like you
why?
enough to.
He has
Stay
15
on.
years experience cooking. And he's too good to serve a chicken wing. It's beneath him.
I like chicken wings.
They're gonna train us,
Ooh.
okay? You gotta turn around and give them a hard time. Check yourself before you check them out, okay? I'm gonna have to do. He has this huge ego about fried chicken. This is really irrelevant. He's gonna do what I tell him to do, not what he wants to do. You put a bunch of fucking chicken wings on the menu.
Okay.
I think somebody ought to put some orange shorts on there and go out and serve them.
Okay, now how about a little bit of respect and showing these two
Put a
guys
little fucking respect for a fine dining restaurant and not put a fucking chicken wings on the menu.
a fine dining restaurant?
Are you fucking listening to yourself?
Y'all weren't fine. Okay,
A guy that knows when a menu sucks.
How dare you?
y'all weren't fine dining because you weren't making money. That's the ticker. That's the kicker here.
Man, you don't know when a haircut sucks. You don't know when a menu sucks. You have never had your dick sucked. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. No. He's one of the chefs.
Because you think you know better. Why are you doing better? Why have you got your own restaurant? How about having the intelligence to calm down and to start again?
Is that possible? Yes or no? It's plausible. Will you do it? Yes or no?
I guess I always do it with my eyes.
Today's a huge night.
I always do it with the eyes. I think it's because my eyes are also slightly mismatched.
Jesus Christ.
One is higher than the other.
So I can do it.
And the eyelids go in more. Like one doesn't open all the way.
Oh,
I don't know
his
why.
attitude.
It's relaunch night at Park's
But when
Edge.
I'm rested.
Yeah, tonight we go forward. Happy everybody? Yes. Good.
And fresh off Richard and Jorge's TV appearance,
Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome to Park's Edge.
Woo! We got customers.
The father chuckled a bit before getting on his knees to check only to satisfy his
I'm sure
son.
they could
There under the
daddy
bed,
lunch.
pale and
Throw
afraid,
it
was
on.
his son,
That's nice.
his real son. He whispered, Daddy, there's someone under my bed.
Together.
The end. I've heard that story. I've heard it's been passed around. It's a good story.
Yeah.
It used to freak me out when I was little. But little, I mean like middle school. But that story's existed forever on the internet.
Yes, little boys. Yeah, man.
I think the first place I read it was Pinterest.
Also, you can get wings at a lot of restaurants. No, you know what? Every fine dining restaurant I've worked at, or even eaten at, hasn't had chicken wings on their menu.
Great story, Nix. I'm gonna go. I was gonna stop 20 minutes ago, but then I just continued. Don't know why. I guess I was having a good time. It was nice talking to y'all. Shrek was a bit
they're
annoying.
in Atlanta, though.
But
yeah, that's a good point. But also, if you're trying to get locals to come there,
he's old and on the internet.
You gotta put stuff like that on there, right?
Alright.
Because
Bye.
the thing is, right, is